Hey guys, just wanted to share a couple quick thoughts on exercise. Some of the difficulties that we have with exercise, first one being sometimes we just don't want to do it, and I get that, and I fall into that camp myself, and actually fell into that camp today. The second is finding the time to exercise, and for a lot of us who ideally would love to go to a gym and get a nice diverse long workout in, it's not possible. It's not feasible all the time. We're working, we have families, we have lots of things going on, and we can't do that as often as we'd like. So one thing that I like to do, I've heard a lot about treadmills and that they're no good for you and whatnot. I've run on a treadmill for years and years. I haven't had any problems. I live in the Northeast, so with the change of seasons, and we get lots of wacky weather here, as I'm sure you do all over the country, but here sometimes you don't even know what to wear outside, let alone what to wear to go for a run or exercise. So, and a lot of times that often involves a little bit more time invested to find out what to wear and where to go and all that kind of good stuff. So I do use a treadmill, and I find that when I want to get a good workout in, get good cardio in, that they're fantastic, and the high intensity interval training is my favorite setting. And I'm just going to show you kind of what it looks like on mine. It might be something that you'll want to try. I used to just run and kind of run at like a certain speed or vary my speeds and try to run for a long amount of time, and that was great. I certainly did sweat a lot and got my heart rate going for a while. But I found, and studies have been done, that you can get a lot more bang for your buck with this high intensity interval training. And what that is just varying your speeds, varying your inclines. I typically like to do 30 minutes. I start with a little bit of a walk, a more of a brisk walk, more of a light jog, and then it kind of increases from there, and I can get into a more rigorous run at some points and whatnot. But it's constantly varying the speeds and the inclines. And man, I get a great sweat. I get my heart rate going. I get to rest a little bit. And I feel when I'm done with the 30 minutes that I've gotten more of a workout than if I had run for 45 minutes, at just kind of a steady speed and whatnot. So just wanted to throw that out there. I'll show you my treadmill and kind of this. This is it. I've had this machine for years. It's a pretty good brand. So yeah, 30 minutes. You can see down here, this is kind of like how it's varying the speeds and whatnot. Oops. Here you go. So, this, every bar will shoot, everyone's different. Some of the treadmills now actually have screens that have outdoor landscapes and whatnot. The technology is gotten great as far as making the run or the walk or the interval training a little bit more interesting. So, but trying this and varying those inclines and getting that heart rate up and resting, to me, it resembles more, and I usually do 30 minutes, and you can pick the max speed. So here, I'll show you. I'll go enter, you put in your age and your weight, you put in the time you want to do. I usually do 30 minutes, and then pick the max speed. I like to go to 7 miles an hour, and let's do that. Boom, and that's it. And then it just gets you started. There's a little bit of warm up, get your body going a little bit, and then bam, you're off to the races. I love it. I get a phenomenal sweat, like I said, and just a great workout. So give it a try. I know people think treadmills are boring and whatnot, but sometimes it's all we might have. And, we've got to do what we've got to do. Even if you want to just walk on it and change your inclines, when we change the inclines, we start working different muscles in our legs, in our glutes. That helps us to burn fat in those areas. So very important. And, this type of cardio is actually good for our bones and stronger bones. Our bones need to be used. They need that impact. They need that stress and weight and movement to keep them strong. So you get a little bit of all of that with these high intensity interval training. So that's the tip for today. I didn't want to get on. I got on, and I thought I'd share that as a little bit of maybe something to add to your regimen when you don't have a lot of time to go to the gym. All right. Thanks, guys.